Well, I fixed your problem, but it isn't going to be cheap. Seriously? I just got this car back on the road, and it is already raping my wallet. I've already maxed out all of my credit cards and the bank is going to foreclose on my house. Well, you probably should have taken that into account when you bought a VR6. Fixing your timing chains is an in-depth process. I had to clear my schedule just to fit it in. Well, I knew this was going to cost me a lot of money, but I guess I had no idea. Didn't the baller status dudes tell you to save at least $2,000 for repairs when you bought your C? Well, yes, but they also told me to lower it several times, and I couldn't take the pressure anymore. Not to mention BBS wheels are out of control expensive. I wanted a nice 3-piece setup, because someone from the other side of the country told me I wanted them. That makes sense, but didn't the previous owner give you receipts? No, but he did tell me that he changed the chains. You're a fucking noob. You should have done some research and asked questions while you were lurking on the vortex. Well, I do need my Corrado. How can I pay you? I'll take your firstborn. I did want to let you know that your sunroof is leaking and your spoiler motor is seized. Your wiring is a rat's nest, and for some reason your head unit stays on after you take the keys out of the car. I found all of that out on the ride home. Maybe I should have bought a G60 instead. Oh bitch please. The G60 is far inferior to the VR6. Only Europeans think the G60 is any good. Sure, the block is bulletproof, but you have to rebuild the charger like every 10 miles. Not only that, but the VR sounds like sex. VR for the win. I feel stupid. Just remember you now own a Volkswagen. You are going to have to work overtime on weekends while your wife contemplates divorce just to pay for repairs. Maybe you should have bought a Civic, but Hondas are gay. Sure, they are made of cheap metal, and their interiors are corny, but don't forget how good VTEC is. Just look on the vortex. Every thread that talks about Hondas eventually have one person ranting about how awesome they are. Even though they spent 15 Gs on their GTI. True, they do have some sweet engines. I should just swap in a VTEC Integra motor, then I can have a nice car that is fast as well. Listen, I have other cars to work on. Just go on the vortex and get 1,300 posts. You will be a Volkswagen expert then, and this won't be as confusing. Well, I'm going to buy a Mark III as a daily, so I can start a build thread for my Corrado. Whatever, man. I feel dumber now that I've talked to you. You are a total douche nozzle.